Good morning, folks. Today is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. And today I am going to start the Mary's Mini. The Mary's Mini is like a, it's like kind of like an elimination style diet that exists within the starch solution. Meaning, you know, you can do it for fast weight loss. It is not a calorie focused diet. I know I've said lately that I was wanting to focus on calories. It's just all of the noise out there getting to me.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
So I'm gonna show you what I'm dealing with on the scale first.
Your weight is 271.4 pounds.
271.4. Now that's up pretty considerable. And I actually done pretty good yesterday. I actually did pretty starch based yesterday. So there's no telling what that scale said yesterday. I feel like it was a lot higher than that, to be honest with you, yesterday. But instead of me talking so much, I'm just going to implement the diet, the Mary's Mini diet. I will be using pasta for my starch of choice. I don't think anyone's ever done it with pasta. If they have, they've never video documented. I know plenty of people have done it with potatoes and rice and different things like that, because you basically choose one starch and that is what you stick with. So pasta is going to be my starch of choice. Whole grain pasta, preferably. Preferably. And this kind of goes along with everything else that I've done or believe in, you know, with the sugar diet and the FGF21 stuff. So I'm just going to show you a bunch of eating and scale weights in between over the next couple days. And we'll see how well this Mary's Mini works out, because I believe that the success behind it, the driving force behind the success of the Mary's Mini is probably the absence of protein, because you choose your one starch and you use non-starchy vegetables. So this is going to be the opposite of what a sugar diet would be, because your body has to break down starch into glucose the same way it does meat, actually. You know, it has to break protein down into glucose to run as a fuel source. So starch is kind of treated the same, meaning it's not you know, heavy on the teeth like, you know, just straight sugar is, like as in the sugar diet. So that is why I have chosen starch, because I can get the same results with without the pain. Alright, so this might be a rather long video. You know what really gets me? I had a comment yesterday when I was talking low calorie, and the comment was like, "Good luck, you should be shredded by now." Like as if the 80 pounds that I've lost for the year means absolutely nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like it's an instant, oh, you've gained it all back. That is far from the case. Now, I've struggled a little bit in between my in between the 270s and the 251 where my low was for the year. And I got a lot going on in my life right now, so comments like that, you know, just keep that crap to yourself, because I have not failed. I have still kept most all of my weight off that I have lost for the year, at least 90% of it. So if you got some kind of victory lap that you think you can celebrate over, you know, any little bit of hiccups or struggle that I'm going through, all I can tell you is go kick rocks. And this video is about getting it back together as best I can now. Like I said, my mother's in hospice. There's a lot of stress going on in my life right now. I got 2 autistic adult children, so I am used to stressful situations. And on top of all of that, the diet advice out there is all over the place. And I appreciate the advice from the coaches and stuff that I listen to, but you know, at some point you gotta even let what they're saying go. I mean, because coaches, you know, I think it's important for them to especially, you know, explore other weight loss. If they're coaching weight loss, sticking with one thing, if they're just sticking with one thing, then there's a money racket behind it. You know, if people are at least exploring weight loss options, you know, to help people lose weight, I kind of respect that a little more than someone just saying, you know, a specific, very, very specific type of diet and lifestyle. And it's easy for me to, with everything I got going on, it's easier for me to get caught up and a little lost along the way. So right now I'm trying to focus on what has worked well for me. First and foremost, the sugar diet worked well for me, obviously. And also low calorie, because, you know, a lot of what the sugar diet I was going through with that was low calorie. You put a bunch of fruits together in a blender with some fruit juice, drink that a couple of times a day, and you've really, you know, not taking in a whole bunch of calories, and they're easy to burn back off because your body's converting that straight into energy in the first place. It's not having to process it in order to convert it. The other diet that's worked well for me was the starch solution. So that one didn't quite get me all the way back down to my low, but it did get me back into the 250s. And there's that Mary's Mini protocol that's within the starch solution that I've never tried. I'm just going to start calling it the starch diet and the starch mini. You know, McDougall. That is the tools he used, and I think that that is the appropriate name for it. So, like I said, I can do the starch. I can start dropping weight, and yeah, it just works. It just works. It works the same as the sugar diet, and I think it's because of the FGF21. All right. It's not that I'm looking for a magic trick. It's just that I am using a mechanism that already exists. There's no magic behind it. If it exists, it just exists. And I think I can feel it when it kicks in. And here lately, I've been doing the calorie talk. You know, I've been caught up in what everyone else is saying. So, you know, at some point, you just got to do what you know that works and quit listening to all of the noise out there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna focus on my channel. When I cut YouTube on, I'm gonna focus on my channel, and then I'm going straight to Netflix. Another thing, I'm gonna quit watching all these videos on YouTube right now. I'm just gonna focus on what's going on in my channel, and what anybody else has to say about me or any of the rest of it. I don't care who it is. All I'm gonna show you is results on my channel from this Starch Mini. The Starch Mini. Let me show you what I've got going on, because this video could be a while. This video could be a while. It could take a little while. So last night, I cooked up some spaghetti, and I ate a ton of it last night. This is what I got left over. This is a huge bowl. I'll compare that to the size of a normal cereal bowl. Normal cereal bowl here. Big. All this is from that Pioneer chick, that Pioneer woman. My wife loves her stuff, so we collect it. And this is some of her mixing bowls. This is like the smallest mixing bowl. But it did fit into the large mixing bowl to begin with, and ain't nobody ate none of this but me. I initially had it in this bowl, which is a lot bigger. In this bowl now is regular pasta that is got meat from the family in it. And in case I decide to sneak into this bowl, this is made with ground turkey and ground chicken. But they've gotten quite used to poultry in the house, especially since the red meat makes me so sick. Now, this is just vegetables in there. That is just vegetables. That's not meat. It's not even soy. That was either a piece of broccoli or a piece of cauliflower, or possibly, yeah, it was broccoli or cauliflower. I got mushroom in here, carrot. The noodles I am using that brand right there, whole grain, for the Mary's Mini, or Starch Mini as I'm calling it. It calls for one specific starch and non-starchy vegetables, so that's what this is made of. And we're not calorie focused on this diet either. Now, yeah, I can warm it up. My drinks of choice is sugar-free sodas, Diet Pepsi. I've never been a sugar holic. They talk all this stuff about, oh, sugar is more addictive than cocaine. That is some BS. I don't even like sugar. I just used the sugar diet to lose weight. That was it. I ain't never been crazy about it. I'm more of a savory food person, so this starch solution works better for me. And if you're thinking, comparing what a starch-based diet, the difference between it and the sugar diet, as far as this goes, think of this like the sugar bomb. Remember the sugar bombs? Well, this is a starch bomb. So I'm just trying to kill the hunger. Eat till you're satisfied, comfortably stuffed. Or eat the whole bowl if that's your thing. Go ahead. That's fine. But within this video, this will all be eaten today. Possibly even right now. And it is this is breakfast for me. It is 7:49 a.m. in the morning. I already got 5,300 steps in. This is going to give me the energy to get those other 5,000 steps in. Real fast. And we'll try to hit 20 today. Now, if you have a problem with resistant starch or anything like that, I understand. But I don't. Understand that I don't. It's actually beneficial to my weight loss, so my recommendation to you is just cook enough to satisfy you and eat it hot. Or if resistant starch is an issue, then warm it up. It kind of kills it off. Alright, I'm going to finish this. Well, I'm going to take about 2 more bites. I'm going to go. Alright, folks, so it is 9:41 a.m. in the morning now. I wound up completing that whole bowl of spaghetti. I didn't really want to. Oh, and I've got my 10,000 steps in also. So we're kicking butt and taking names this morning. Because I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of bouncing around what I know. I'm tired of bouncing around what I know works for sure. Alright, so right here I got some onion and bell pepper chopped up. I got some portobello that I'm going to add to it. I'm going to chop it up. I cheated and I got this already chopped up at the store. Oops. But I'm going to chop this mushroom up myself. And I will show you kind of how I go about this. Roughly. Alright, for added spices, I'm just going to shake on some of this here holy garlic and some of this here fennel seed to give it the flavors that it needs. Alright, so there we go. And just as a precaution, in case my mic falls, I don't want it to fall in the spaghetti. But I'm just going to add the sauce to this, like that. Oops. Making a mess here. That off of that hot burner real quick now. And wow, we will carefully stir this together. Carefully. There's a lot of noodles in here too. Now mind you, nobody won't be eating off of this except me until it is all gone. So getting it stirred up good and appropriately is a must for me. All of the sauce is running to the bottom right now, so we just want to basically stir it up real good. Until it's good incorporated like that. Oh yeah. It's really more about the noodles anyway. But the sauce here. Get them saucy. Good and saucied up. Look at them chunks of carrots and peppers in there. And if I want to, I could add more sauce. But, nah, these are good the way they are for me. These are good the way they are for me. I'm going to go ahead and fill me up a little bowl here for now to be cooling down. And that cooking spoon, I ain't gonna cut it. Ah, there we go. This one collects some sauce. Look at there. That's what I'm talking about. I said we're gonna fill it up. Alright, so I've been working on it a little bit here. Alright folks, so it is later in the evening. It's like 9 p.m. in the afternoon, or in the evening, sorry. We ate another plate of spaghetti, just a paper plate full this time. Not quite as big as before, but big enough. That was a couple hours ago, so I ate the 2 big bowls that you saw today. The little paper plate full, you know, a big, it was a lot. I filled up the entire plate. I ate it all, okay? I am trying to see if the diet works as good as the sugar diet did, you know, on the starch. I really like the savoriness of it. I feel the cooling sensation, even with the heat on in the house, like I felt back when I done the sugar diet. But you know, in the morning we'll do the weigh-in. We'll do the weigh-in. You've seen enough eating from me today. I figure I wouldn't put you through that 3rd plate. Plus, I ate with my wife, so yeah, a little bit of family time there. But I'll give you a consolation of what the weigh-in's gonna look like. You see, I weighed 271 point something this morning. I can't even remember at this point, but it'll be in the video. You've already seen it at this point in the video. It was 271.5, something like that. I can't remember. That was this morning. I could have looked at the clip, I guess, but I did not. But like I say, it's 9:21. It is the same day. It is Wednesday, November 12th. And I figure I just, for fun, do a nightly weigh-in. Even with all that spaghetti on me, just see where... Ooh, if I can get the scale out from under this little chair I keep it under. Goodness gracious. Struggles are real. Alright. There. As you can see, it's blank.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. 2 big bowls of spaghetti and a paper plate full.
Your weight is 273.2 pounds.
So worst case scenario, we'll break even. Best case scenario, we'll see some weight loss under that 271 in the morning. Wow. What a crazy day. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start putting this video together, so when I do the weigh-in in the morning, I can finish up the video. And call this a video. So I got my shorts on. I'm just going to sleep in this shirt tonight. Do the weigh-in first thing in the morning just like I am. And let's hope it goes as good as the sugar diet stuff went. Remember, I used to drop some big pounds on that scale. With the magic of the FGF21. If it really exists, if it's really a thing, we should see after all of the food that I've pounded in today. Is the Mary Mini, the Starch Mini to the Starch Solution diet, is it just as effective as what the sugar diet was? This is what I want to know. But this has just been day one. We're going to have to go beyond just these few weigh-ins to see how far it can carry me into the next 10 days. Alright, folks. Good morning. So it is the next morning. We're going to get into this. Had a real good night's sleep. Kind of remnants of how the sugar diet, I slept so well on that diet. Something about, there's just something about it that makes you sleep great. A lot better than if you're heavy calorie restricting, because this is, I don't mean to talk down about it, but it's something that I've done so much that and I've done it to death, to the point where I know you have to struggle through sleep with it, because you get that all that. When you get into a fasted state, you get energy that affects how you sleep and everything else. You get that extra energy, and you want to get up and move, even though you're not living off of nothing but what your body has stored. But well, it's a diet that works. I'm not knocking it. But at the end of the day, that is the protocol that all diets use in order to lose weight in the first place. When you're talking about fasting regimens such as intermittent fasting or alternate day fasting, or when fasting's thrown into the mix, pretty much whatever diet that you're doing kind you know, can be said. It can kind of be said that, well, your specific diet is not what's working for you. It's the fasting that's working for you. I've said this in the past. I've said it in the past, and I'm saying it now. If you're on some kind of specific diet, I don't care which one it is, whether it's carnivore, vegan, standard American diet, whatever. If you're calorie restricting or on some kind of fasting regimen, that restriction is where your weight loss comes from. Nothing special at that point. There's really nothing special about your specific diet. So it's kind of why I'm doing this, because when I done the sugar diet, these are the things I used to say. This is the message I used to preach to everyone who watched my channel from its inception. And when I done the sugar diet, I was blown away about how often I could put something on my stomach and still lose weight. It was different to me. It was different to me. It was different from anything that I've been taught my entire life when it comes to ways of eating. So that led a deeper dive into FGF21, and I realized it's not just about straight out simple sugars from fruit and straight simple sugars like that, you know, like table sugar, candy, soda, or anything like that. That there's actually healthier ways to go about it through, you know, rice, beans, vegetables that are beneficial and have beneficial. Come with their own beneficial health benefits, you know, such as antioxidants and different things like that, and in a more savory way. I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying that so far. Enjoying a lot. I can eat the food in high volume, and the thing of it is, it kicks in just like the sugar diet. Once that hormone kicks in, your satiety kicks in, and you're not constantly hungry all the time. Eventually, yesterday, the food noise went away. You know, just like it did with sugar diet. That food noise going away is a big thing to a big eater like me or anyone else out there. So, if this shuts it off, this shuts off that hunger cue. And for me, it does, because you know, I can easily gorge and eat all throughout the day into the night. But yesterday, I just ate what you saw me eat and what I said I ate. I ate an abundance of it, and still wound up with results this morning on the scale. Today is Thursday, November 13th. It is 6:06 a.m. in the morning, 11/13/2025. Officially, this is day 2 of the Starch Mini, or the Mary's Mini, or whatever you want to call it. And
Hello. Please step on the scale.
this is the weigh-in result after an entire day and a full night's sleep, scale weight wise.
Your weight is 268 pounds.
268 pounds. What was it yesterday? 271, and a big old belly full of spaghetti led me up to 273 before I went to bed. Woke up this morning with 268 on the scale as a weight loss, for weight loss. Now, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was over the moon about that. Yeah, I'm over the moon about that weight loss. That is very, very, very good weight loss. So let's do the math. Oof, excuse me. So that's 3 pounds of weight loss. 3 pounds of weight loss from yesterday's morning weigh-in at 371. 3 pounds in a day. Doing the Mary's Mini. Ate an abundance of food. Got me through the day and still wound up with a 3 pound weight loss this morning. Now, I know the naysayers are going to holler, it's water weight. It's just water weight. Well, I've water weighted my way down to you naysayers from 338 pounds at the beginning of my weight loss journey this year. Very close to 340. Not quite there. Missing 340 by about 2 pounds, but 338 pounds to now. Since almost a year ago. So, yeah. If that's all water weight, then I want to continue to lose water weight then. Let's just continue to lose the water weight then. How about that? Because I don't need that much water in my body. Not that much. Water weight. I like that coping mechanism for someone who wants to, try to, downplay your results. So go kick rocks and watch me lose some more water weight with this Mary's Mini over the next 10 days. And by the end of it all, I think you'll see that it's more than just water weight going on here. There's definitely something very awesome going on with all of this new science. I'm just happy to be a part of it, and I wished I'd have known about it sooner. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and be sure to continue to like, subscribe, and continue to follow me throughout this journey for the next 9 days, because we're about to begin day 2 right now. Day 1 is over. We have complete results from beginning to end. We'll see if the trend continues on into tomorrow morning's weigh-in. Tell me what you think down in the comments. And as always, that is all I got for this one, folks. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.